and welcome to my kitchen and another episode of What's for Dinner. Tonight we're going to be making pork chop cutlets. I bought some pork loin chops that were really thick. I have butterflied them in half. I'm going to bread them and I'm going to shallow fry them because that is my most favorite way to have a pork chop, is a fried pork chop. Let's face it, it is the best way. So tonight we're going to have a great dinner. We're going to have some fried pork cutlets and I'm going to show you how to make those. So let's go. I'm finishing up breading these off. I just have a breading station set up, and I recently uploaded a video on how to set up a breading station, and as I did in that video, this is the very same breading station. So you always want to go dry, wet, dry. I usually, for this type, if I'm frying, and I am shallow frying this in oil, I always like to go from rinsed off meat to flour to an egg and milk mixture. And this is egg, a little buttermilk, and there is a bit of water in there because the buttermilk was super thick. And then into the breadcrumb. And this breadcrumb I made myself. It is from my homemade bread. And I just ground it up in the food processor. And I added some Jane's Crazy mixed up salt, some poultry seasoning, and some garlic powder. That's all I added to it. Let me get my plate. And I'm just in preparation for frying. I'm just stacking those up there. And you can use a fork or you can use your fingers. I tend to go back and forth between the two. It just depends what I'm doing. If I have to answer the phone or something, then, you know, the fork. I don't prefer to use the fork. I prefer to use my fingers, so. But that's just me. I just think you get things done quicker that way. Okay, and put it in there, and then I flip it over. Shake it off a little. And there you go. You're ready to go. I'll meet you over at the stove, and we'll get ready to fry these off. Alright, now we're just going to go ahead and cook off these cutlets and see how many I can get in here at once. Looks like I'm going to have to do 2 batches, 4 at a time. You don't want to crowd your pan. You want to shallow fry these. Huh? Yeah. And I've been heating this up over medium heat, and this is the perfect simmer. This is the perfect kind of bubbling level that you see here. Because if you put too much in the pan, you're going to cool it down too much, and the breading is going to absorb too much of the oil, and that's never a good thing. Okay, these are our last 4, and they're ready to come out, so I'm just going to remove them from the pan. And these took about 10 minutes, about 5 minutes per side. And if your skillet is big like mine, and iron skillets have a tendency to have unevenness and hot spots. So when you put one in like this, and you cook it for a few minutes, and then turn it halfway, and then let it cook the rest of the way, and then do the same on the other side. So I'm going to let these drain, and then I'm going to go make my gravy, and then we're going to have dinner. So come back, and I'll fix you a plate of delicious fried pork chops and white gravy. Okay, there you have it, a delicious plate. I think that looks like a great dinner. We've got our garlic mashed potatoes, we've got our fried pork cutlet, and white gravy and corn, and I don't want to hear anybody tell me, let's have a green vegetable. Tonight we're having corn. You can have whatever you want in your house. And what I wanted to show you is, I wanted to show you how beautiful that pork chop looks. It's positively delicious. You know how we know? Why do you think this one's cut open? And this just takes me back. It reminds me of my nanny who used to make this, and I absolutely love it. It's probably my most favorite meal in the whole world, and it makes me think of her, and it makes me happy. This is true comfort food from my perspective. So this is a delicious meal. I hope that you give this a try, and I hope that you love it. And until next time, I'll see ya. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen today. I hope you liked what you watched today, and I hope that you try it, and I hope that you love it. If you like what you saw, please consider hitting the thumbs up button and giving me a positive rating. And also, make sure that you hit the subscribe button if you're already not a subscriber so that you don't miss out on any of the fun we have here in our kitchen every single day. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest and Instagram and Google Plus and Blogger. I have a blog over there, and you can take a look at that. You can subscribe to that feed as well. And don't forget that every recipe that you see me do here on YouTube, with the exception of a few earlier ones, you can access all of the recipes over on my website, noreenskitchen.com, where you will find printer-friendly versions of those recipes so you can print them out and keep them for your own. So, I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm really glad that you're here. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to come by tomorrow. Until next time, happy